Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Leo March 29, 2022. You're in a good position to pursue money-making, work, or health projects today. It can also be a good time for networking and forming interesting and unique friendships, particularly related to your work or business. Sharpening your mind or exploring new interests can figure strongly. You might come to a new perspective on an old problem, and your insight into your goals and career or business matters is enhanced. There can be excitement in new ideas and methods that involve designing or, more likely, redesigning a system, and conversations can lead to fun discoveries. Your ideas find satisfying outlets, but pushing things forward is not productive at the moment. Will you commit, or are you choosing to prioritize your freedom? Either way, one thing's for sure, you are highly preoccupied with themes surrounding your associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, whether you're single or already romantically attached. If this doesn't give you enough reason to network, socialize, and get your flirt on, today's groovy new moon in Aquarius would beg to differ. Keep in mind that your red-hot planetary ruler, Mars, is also traveling alongside its divine counterpart, Venus, bringing a streak of romance and general abundance to your 10th house of authority. Who knows, you might even fall for someone older. When Mars returned to your work sector last week, he kicked off what could be the busiest 6 weeks of 2022, either on the job front or with whatever it is that keeps you busy. The only thing holding this back is that both Venus and Mercury have been in retrograde motion, both with the brakes on. However, after Venus turned direct over the weekend, when Mercury turns direct tomorrow, the last brake holding things back will be released. Make the most of today's slower pace, because that will start to change from tomorrow. Thanks to the moon, there has been a chance to become more emotionally engaged and connected as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationship, spends her first full day in your relationship sector in 4 years. With the moon gone, but a new moon 2 days ago, this has brought an opportunity for a fresh start or a reset. A new cycle of community, networking, technological advancements, and dreams begins under the new moon in Aquarius today. Innovative Luna peers into the future of your professional opportunities, encouraging you to seek out a like-minded community that will support you. Now is the time to manifest networking opportunities on and offline. If you want to push your social media platforms for your job, then manifest engagement as well. You could even redefine your online branding, perhaps redoing your website. Go about your professional aspirations in your own groovy way. At the same time that the dwarf planet Ceres moves into her final 7 days in your income sector, her alignment with the North Node comes to an end, and with it there is a better sense of direction. Ceres is on a mission to better understand your income needs and priorities, and the North Node's foresight leaves you with a better sense of the future conditions and of how this affects your priorities. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best, and give and take are done in equal measure. Don't rush out and ask out the first person you meet. You've practiced such great restraint thus far. Take your time and wait to see if you really like them. You don't want to regret a hasty decision. As soon as you arrive on the scene, you find that rivals seem to fade from view. Maintaining a natural approach helps you get the attention from any potential admirers. Make the most of your desirability and appeal, but be sure you don't overdo the swagger. Any exaggerated conduct can quickly become a turn-off. You sometimes deal with emotional turmoil by keeping it very much under wraps, and not really letting others see what you are feeling. It's like you are afraid things will only get worse if you let other people know how you really are right now. This approach stems from your survival instinct and can sometimes cause you unnecessary suffering. To circumvent this tendency, go for a workout when you are feeling blue. If you still feel blue afterwards, go ahead and spill your guts to a friend. Be prepared for new experiences. This day is aglow with your aura. As you embark on your daily journey through life, you may encounter things you have never seen or experienced before. Once again, your essence is at work. On this day such as this, your world will be inundated with new things to explore. Breathe deep and forge ahead, for where you choose to go others will follow. Just be sure you take the time to think first, don't rush in blindly. Your tarot reading for today. The Lovers, the Emperor and the Tower. The cards evoke beautiful human qualities and indicate that you are a generous, understanding and sensitive person. These qualities, which are only rarely found in people, have helped you to build a valuable set of benchmarks that allow you today to see things as they are. In your eyes there is no artifice or pretense. You judge people at their fair value and see the world as it is. However, sometimes you feel powerless to change things and your natural sensitivity is affected by that. You sometimes feel alone and misunderstood, and the doubts that live deep within you sometimes overcome the certainties. Here, your draw addresses a very particular point because it is evoking your social path. In the coming days, the cards announce a significant change. You should encounter an older person who will have a lot of influence on your personal feelings and your way of looking at things. At first, you will be fairly suspicious because nothing attracts you to that person. They seem distant, superficial and a bit precious. Still, the cards show that your life paths are connected, and with time, you'll discover that this person shares many things in common with you. Together you will experience an unexpected event which should bring you considerably closer together. Our eyes in the sky. Today's moon is in sweet and tender Pisces. It's a time to manifest dreams and hopes while transforming emotions. This luminary combined with other planetary action and brings some sweeping changes and desires to the surface. Jupiter, the planetary ruler of Pisces, is in that sign. When a planet such as Jupiter is in its dignity, it marks a time to take action toward bettering one's love life and financial situation. This means we will push for all lucky and abundant matters, love, money, confidence, to move forward no matter the outcome. The only thing to worry about is excess, but since when is having a romantic sweet tooth a bad thing? Just be careful to purchase with caution and not max out those credit cards. Also keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde. Nothing is set in stone. You can always revise and edit unfolding events down the road. This is a great time to set your intentions and begin to manifest them, but, first, it's important to be clear about what you want to bring to fruition. Write it all down so you can make it happen in reality. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Pisces, ending its 24-hour-long void. Over the next 2 days, expect emotional sensitivities to be extra stimulated. In Pisces territory, the boundaries between ourselves and others dissolve, helping us empathize with those we might otherwise fail to understand. This is a dreamy, half here, half there kind of energy, best used for engaging our creative, artistic, or imaginative impulses. Instead of trying to hold yourself to a strict schedule, make time for daydreaming and rest to allow important messages from your subconscious to come through. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles Mars in Capricorn. This influence is particularly good for intimacy and improving our sex lives. Mars in Capricorn is tenacious and understands the power of the slow burn. The Pisces moon makes us extra sensitive and intuitive. There's no need to force anything here. Magic will manifest itself through a wise application of our energy. Whether we take this time to further a personal project, or more deeply connect with another person, expect the vibe to feel organic.